Hi everyone, I'm Chris with The Sports Truth. The truth will set you free. Today I'm with a very special guest.
I am Jesus of Nazareth. Some of you might think that I am Kurt Russell from New York, New York.
No.
That's for the Generation X out there.
Yeah, I'm not Gen X, I'm millennial.
The eye patch, little secret I'm going to let you in on.
Yeah?
I'm a Raiders fan.
What?
Yes, I mean, if you think about it, it makes sense.
Jesus
Christ. I mean, have you read the Old Testament, my book?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're kind of violent.
Well, yes.
And vengeful.
Okay, that's more Old Testament, okay?
Uh-huh.
But that's why I came along, and to soften things up, to bring the love into the world, okay?
But the Raiders, though.
The Raiders, yes. Okay, if you look at who I hung out with in the Old Testament, I hung out with the beggars, the blind, the leopards, the prostitutes, the tax collectors, okay?
Oh, okay.
So it only makes sense to hang out with the dregs of society.
I hope they don't know where your address is, because the Raider fans are going to come kill you the second time.
That's okay, that's okay. They love me there, for sure.
Sure they do.
Okay, I mean, it's in Vegas, city of sin.
Is that why we have an eye patch?
Yeah.
They took your eye out?
No, no one takes my eye out.
Okay, why are you wearing it?
Yeah, because I'm a Raiders fan. The Raider eye patch, okay?
Oh,
I need to be one with the group right there,
oh,
all right?
God.
So, I mean, why would I want to go somewhere where everyone already believes in me, all right?
Oh,
it is the sins of the world that happen, and there I am, okay?
You know what the true sin is? Not getting to the football.
Okay, that's true. All right, let us start off with the football. This Thursday night football, we have the Jags at the Jets. Two teams that are at the bottom of their divisions for decades.
Yep.
Okay? And now here they have a chance to be part of the playoff picture.
I can't believe we're saying that.
Yeah, exactly.
The Jets and the Jags.
Exactly.
What? The two Jays?
The two Jays,
Oh,
exactly. I mean, the Jags had, I want to say, 10 seasons of double-digit losses.
Yep.
And the Jets, it's been a long time since they've been invited to the playoffs.
Since 2010.
So I'm going to tell you, since...
Were you omniscient?
Well, this is the thing.
Yeah.
I will make no predictions, because if I did, I would go 16-0. I could see all things that happen, both past, present, and future. Okay, so I will just make comments about the teams, relating them. Yes, I will let you pick the games to be fair.
Okay, fair enough.
So, I will relate this to Bible stories, some of them Old Testament, some of them New Testament, some of them from modern day.
Oh, I have to say Merry Christmas, by the way.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. It's my birthday. When is it? Sunday.
Yeah, this Sunday.
Oh my God.
Wow, super religious.
When it lands on a Sunday, it's the best, you know, because it's Christmas and it's Sunday. People are going to church, presents, all that stuff. Yeah, and in fact, Santa and I were very common.
Really?
Okay, yes, exactly. Who's Santa's favorite people? The children.
Yeah.
I love the children. Do not let any harm come upon the children.
Oh, yeah.
Or if they do, they will be cast down.
Oh.
Okay? Don't mess with the kiddies.
Got it.
All right? I have a naughty and nice list. It's called the Book of Life. You want to be in this book when you meet St. Peter.
Really? The Book of Life? That sounds very similar to Egyptian mythology. They have the Book of Life and Death.
All right.
Huh.
All right, let us continue on with sports. So I'm going to tell you what the Jags-Jets Thursday night football game reminds me of. Okay.
Yes.
It wasn't my best day. All right. I was on the cross.
Yeah.
Okay. Taking on the sins of the world.
Right.
So that everybody, I took one for the team, as they say in the sports vernacular. Okay. So on one side, I had they were both criminals.
Right. Okay.
They deserved what was coming to them.
Well, yeah.
I didn't quite deserve it, but there was a purpose to it. The greater purpose of it all.
Right.
All right. So on one side, Zach Wilson reminds me of the criminal who says, "If you are the Lord and you are the Son of God, take us off this cross." And basically what he's telling me is that he's got himself in trouble and now he wants me to bail him out.
Right.
Okay? And he's not even believing in any of it. Okay? Right. That's Zach Wilson. On the other side is the guy who says, "I have done wrong. Forgive me, Lord, for I have sinned." And that's Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah. He wants redemption.
He wants redemption.
And he believes already.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Even someone without my knowledge would know that Urban Meyer was a bad fit, a bad idea. Okay, yeah. So yeah, so of course the guy to forget it was the left or right. It's been a while.
I bet it has. Got a couple thousand years.
Yeah, a couple thousand years exactly. But so yeah. Now that I've made those comments, who do you have winning this game? I already know, of course. I'm Jesus.
Of course you do.
Of Bethlehem, Nazareth, Jerusalem.
I got the Jaguars barely winning.
Okay.
Because the Jets defense is legit, and I think Sauce Gardner is going to get at least one pick on Trevor Lawrence. If you're going to do prop bets.
Okay. I'm not much of a gambler.
I bet you're not. But am I close though, Mr. Omniscient?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna.
Okay. At least give me a little hint if I'm right or wrong.
No, that's why you gotta have faith, okay?
I do have faith in you.
Okay.
That's why I say your name all the time when I get mad. When something doesn't go right, I go, Jesus Christ, I shake my head.
All right. Next, let's move on. So this week we have Thursday night football. We have Saturday football. We got Saturday night football. We got Sunday football. We got Sunday night football. We got Monday. Oh my goodness gracious! You got Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. For the next 5 days are going to be filled with football.
What about Friday? How come we don't do Friday games if we're doing Thursday already? Might as well just do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, just 5 straight.
It's the day before Christmas Eve. People got to do their shopping. They don't have time for football.
No, I'm asking in general every week before Christmas, like week 1.
I'm sure soon enough there'll be football on every day.
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty sure.
Let's move on to the Saturday games.
Yep.
All right. We have the Bills at the Bears. Okay.
Man.
All right.
Well, we already know who's going to win.
So, I don't know if you knew but there were many messiahs before I came. All of them fake, of course.
Well, of course, fake false prophets.
False prophets. Yes. For I am the real one.
Of course.
And there have been false prophets ever since.
Yes.
Right? So, in saying that, with the Bills, okay, in football, there's great quarterbacks. Joe Montana, Tom Brady, okay? Josh Allen is trying to be the next great quarterback, okay?
He is, yeah.
Yes, but I'm telling you, Josh Allen, okay, you cannot do it all yourself. You cannot be the leader in passing and the leader in rushing at the same time.
You know who can, though?
Who? Oh.
The other quarterback on the other side.
Oh,
he already has 1,000 yards rushing.
Okay.
Did you know that, G?
Yes. Well, I would tell Justin Fields is pretty much the whole offense for the Bears. Okay.
He already has 1,000 yards rushing.
Yeah. He is bearing the whole responsibility.
Oh, I see what you did there.
You saw that?
Yeah, he's bearing the cross. I get it. Yeah,
exactly. So just like I bared the sins of the world on my back, Justin Fields is bearing
the Bears
on his back, okay?
But not Josh Allen.
He's gonna Justin Fields will win the fantasy football
Hall of Fame for sure.
Exactly.
Everyone just bet on him for fantasy. But what about Josh Allen though?
Okay, the Bills, the Chiefs, and the Bengals, they're all going
to the playoffs.
Yes, true, but they're all searching for the number 1 bye.
Oh yeah.
Or sorry, the number 1 seed, which gives them the number 1 bye.
There's only one bye.
There's only one bye, and it's important. Okay, the Bills, the Chiefs, and the Bengals are going to be playing extra hard this week. Yes. So
is Josh Allen the false prophet?
No.
Is it the actual prophet? What's going on?
No. I was just saying that there's messiahs that came before me.
Right.
And then I came.
Right.
So I'm just saying, before him, other great quarterbacks.
I was about to freak out and be like, "Wow, how can you call Josh Allen fake?" Like, no.
Yeah, no.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
In fact, it was the Holy Spirit who took me on a ride.
Right.
And went into Mary.
Oh.
Yes.
That makes sense.
I'm not sure if you knew that.
No, I don't. You know what? I only read the Bible once, I think. To be honest, I'm being honest with you. See, I'm not gonna lie to you, all right, Jesus?
You can't.
I know. You know what I am.
All right. Exactly. The naughty and nice list.
Now I've learned something.
Exactly. You can be in it one moment and gone the next.
Oh, okay.
It's a fluid list, as someone like Stephen A. Smith would say. All right. So who do you got winning between the Bills and the Bears?
The Bills.
Okay.
But if you want fantasy points,
we're just talking strict football. No,
I know.
Fantasy stuff.
I'm saying though that he's gonna do fine.
Okay.
He's gonna rush for more yards again.
All right. Up next, we have the Saints at the Browns
with their weird mascot. What do you think about their mascot? Come on, laugh all you want.
It's cute.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
He's an elf. Because Christmas.
Elf.
Get it?
Exactly. Yes. So, with the Saints,
what about
it's hard to believe that there are saints in the city of New Orleans. The last time I saw so much debauchery, sex, drinking, violations of every kind known to man.
Was that like last week, right, in Las Vegas?
Similar, yes, similar, yeah. My presence tones it down a little bit. When people see me walk in the streets, they
tend to be of your white birth.
Exactly. But yes, I mean, New Orleans, Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah,
not too much of a difference, okay? If one day you see New Orleans wiped off the map,
don't look back, you'll turn to salt.
Don't turn back, you will look to salt. Exactly.
Yeah, don't look.
Exactly.
Got it.
Oh my goodness. And the Browns. The Browns remind me of the lost tribes of Israel.
Really?
Okay, yes. Okay.
Why is that?
Because they're promised greatness, but then they wander in the desert for 40 years. I mean,
they don't get
how long has it been since the Browns have actually won something? Probably at least like 20 years?
No. Jim Brown.
Jim Brown, exactly. 40, 50 years, yes. Exactly. But all is not lost when... Sorry, I just cut my beard and my mustache lately.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but in the chaos, you have law, which was the 10 Commandments. Okay? Yes. So hopefully there is some type of order to this chaos, and the Browns someday will come to the promised land. Maybe. Not my promised land, but the Super Bowl promised land.
They have Myles Garrett. That's all they really got.
I'm just saying, it took the Jews thousands and thousands of years of wandering.
Well, I gotta be mean to Browns fans.
Okay? And in 1948, they finally got the state of Israel. So, if there's hope for the Jews, there's hope for the Browns.
You literally just said the Browns would take a couple thousand years to win a Super Bowl.
Oh, relatively. I mean, maybe...
Browns fans are on...
Decades. We'll say decades, okay?
Okay.
All right. Who do you have winning this game?
Saints.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any reasoning?
Their defense.
All right.
The Browns offense doesn't have anything, so they're not going to score. It's going to be a low-scoring game.
Next up are the Seahawks at the Chiefs. Okay.
I'm not betting on this game.
Okay.
Not after what happened last week. The Chiefs barely won. In overtime.
Okay.
Come on.
So this is what the Seahawks and Chiefs remind me of, okay?
Yeah, go for it.
The Seahawks remind me of an attempted Jewish rebellion against the Roman Empire.
That doesn't work.
In Judea, okay?
No,
now, it's easy for the small Jewish rebellion to kill the babysitters, because that's what I call them, the Romans.
Right.
Watching over the small town of Judea, right?
Yeah. Yep.
But you might wipe out that small small battalion of babysitters, because that's what they are.
Yeah.
But as soon as news gets back to Rome, they are sending a legion who are heavily equipped with armor, the best weapons of the day,
and
tactics, mechanized to fight as one unit.
Yeah,
okay?
Cohesive.
Exactly. All right? So the Romans don't take kindly to slave revolts or Jewish revolts, okay?
No.
What they did to me on the cross, they will do for 1,000 Jews along the road, so that everyone can see. Do not mess with the Roman Empire.
Got it.
Okay?
I won't.
Now Mahomes, he is a Julius Caesar. He is an emperor, okay? The AFC championship has gone 4 times through Arrowhead.
Which is crazy.
Yes, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Man.
Yeah. So, and you know what? Don't be so hard on the Chiefs.
Really?
Okay?
Why?
Well, they lost to the Bengals.
Yeah.
Understandable, right? I mean, Burrow tends
yeah.
He has the better of the two, okay?
Yep.
And then they almost lost to the Broncos. And they almost lost to the Texans.
Yep.
But why? I found out very quickly. The Chiefs had 3 straight road games, okay? That'll take the wind out of anybody's sails, all right? You know how tough it is to be on the road? Let me tell you from personal experience, okay?
Go ahead.
I was out in the desert for 40 days.
Why would you do that, dude? Just take an ATV.
No. You sometimes you gotta figure it out, on your own.
I hope you had your RV.
I was lonely. I was hungry. I was thirsty. Luckily, my brother from another mother.
Yeah,
right. Well, I had my brother. Was it not? Yes, because Joseph and Mary. I have a stepbrother, if that's what you call it.
Yeah.
But
isn't your cousin John the Baptist?
John the Baptist. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome, dude. You know what? This is sad, Jesus. I only read it one time and I remember it. Come on.
All right. So John the Baptist used to eat locusts and honey and anything he could find in trees and caves. Okay, so I was able to survive that way.
Yep.
Everyone thinks, he survived 40 days without any food or water.
I mean, you don't need the keto diet. You need the Jesus diet.
I am exactly the Jesus diet.
Go in the desert.
I am God, but I am also man. Okay, I am both. So I would have starved to death. Okay. Ooh. And yes, when you go on the road, crazy things happen. I mean, my nemesis Satan appears in front of me and says, "Look at all the world. It could be yours for your having."
But you didn't do it.
And I didn't do it.
Why not?
Because I said, "You don't own the world. My Father in heaven owns the world. So don't try to give away property that's not yours." So basically, called him out.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, I got the Seacocks winning by 3 points.
Really? Oh wow. Okay. All right. Sounds possible. Anything's possible, right?
It does, especially when it's the Seacocks. I hate
things
them so much.
are possible with me.
Oh, I know.
Okay?
I know.
You can move mountains.
Realistically, though, Chiefs win, but I really just have the feeling the Seacocks are gonna pull one off the Chiefs, and it's gonna piss them off.
Oh, wow.
Because when you barely won 3 times in a row, or lost and barely won 3 times in a row, you get super tired and collapse.
I think the home cooking will do them a lot of good.
Yeah.
All right. Next are the Lions at the Panthers. Okay. You know what this reminds me of?
The cat fight between 2 girls?
No.
It's the Lions and Panthers.
No.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, definitely.
I have to remember that you're using, Bible references.
Yes.
My bad.
Okay.
I don't know.
The Lions were 1-6.
They were.
Left for dead. Right?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
She came to me crying.
Yes.
A good friend of my mom's, Mary's. Lazarus has died.
Yes.
Good friend of mine.
Really?
Confide things in him that I could not confide with others. Okay?
Of course.
Yes. Rose him from the dead.
Yep.
Okay? Just like the Lions. 1-6. Now they're 7-6 and invincible. Okay? I'm just saying. I love Dan Campbell. Okay?
Yeah, Dan Capable.
Dan Capable.
Yeah.
He's been praying a lot to me lately.
Oh, I figured he'd say, "Come on, Jesus."
I'm just saying. Lots of prayer. All of a sudden, they go on a 6-game winning streak. They're 7-6.
I'm blaming you. It's your fault.
I'm just saying, things happen,
Aren't you a Raiders fan?
That I am, yes, but
you're helping the Lions.
They're in the other conference. It doesn't matter. Okay.
All right.
Yes, and then the Panthers. Oh my goodness gracious!
Are they?
They're another wandering lost tribes of Israel.
Oh jeez.
Trying to find their 10 commandments so that they can bring order to their organization.
So if there's a Panthers versus Browns game, it's just ultimate sadness. Is what you're trying to say?
Oh yeah, I got one for you later that will show you that ultimate sadness. Yes. So yeah, I mean, with Lazarus coming in there, I mean, the rigor mortis was starting to set in. I was like, So usually when that happens, the Holy Spirit rushes into me.
Right.
Power of the Lord combined with mine, you're able to raise the dead. See, now this is the problem. A good deed done, which I have had many miracles and many deeds done.
You have.
Then they hear about it and then they say, "Hey, Jesus," because the life expectancy back then is 35 or 40, and so a lot of people around me start to get a little ill, and but I do what I do.
Right.
When I want to do it, or when the Father tells me to do it.
Fair enough. Okay. I know who's winning though.
Okay.
Lazarus is winning.
Oh yes.
The Lions.
Yes, absolutely.
You agree with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I don't know who's going to win, but like.
I mean, but you don't want to tell me.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
All
right.
Okay.
Falcons at Ravens.
Well, it's just weird how there's 2 cats now there's 2 birds.
Yeah, it's almost like little bird fight.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh.
Yeah, you know, I just feel so bad for the Falcons because wherever they go, you know,
who's their QB? Their rookie, right?
Desmond Ridder. So wherever they go, bad luck follows them. They cannot get rid of it. And even in the Super Bowl, the bad luck.
You think they have the Antichrist on them?
Maybe the Devil's favorite team is the Falcons, right?
Oh no.
Yeah, Blackbird,
no. Yeah,
the whole
it's red. Oh,
red,
no.
exactly.
Dude, okay, that's kind of scary, Jesus. Don't. Oh man, I don't want to know about that.
Yeah. And you know what? Just like my apostles were lost without me. Yeah. I mean, I just went to the Garden of Gethsemane to go pray for the Lord, asking him what's coming up, what am I going to face, is this something I really need to do? You know, I'm sort of liking life on earth.
Yeah.
But I know that that's why I was sent, you know, and then all of a sudden Peter's cutting off the Roman's ear and they're ready to just commit suicide by cop, you know, with the Romans. So just like my apostles are lost without me, even though they did do a good job post-resurrection.
Yeah.
But then again, I had to come down, show them the holes in my hands.
Of course.
For them to be believers.
Thomas had to.
Exactly, doubting Thomas.
Yes.
To be able to create the Christian religion. Okay. So, yes. So, just like I walked on water, right? Everyone knows, if you don't know too much about me, right?
Right, we know you walked on water.
Yeah. Well, just like I walk on water, Lamar Jackson floats on the air when he's running. Okay? He's just floating. It's just an amazing thing. Very Michael Jordan-like, but on a football field.
Air Jordan, yep.
Okay. Next, we have the Texans at the Titans.
Oh, my prediction. I got the Ravens.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't ask you for your prediction.
Yeah, I think the Ravens win. I really do.
Okay, yeah. It's about time that they need to win to get into the playoffs. Yeah,
so they're going to beat up on the poor Dirty Birds.
Yeah, no, I understand your reasoning, especially I think Tyler Huntley could probably do the job. He's going up against a rookie. Yeah. Harbaugh is a good leader of men. Exactly. So, yes. All right. Texans at Titans.
Oh, look, deja vu. They just played 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yes, they did.
Like, really? So basically, it's just one long game, basically. Mm-hmm. It's like World War I, World War II.
So, the Texans lately have been in the image of David versus Goliath. Even though they did not slay the Giants.
They almost did.
They almost beat the Chiefs. They almost beat the Cowboys, and they almost beat the Chiefs. They insane. Just don't have the manpower to do it, okay?
The orphans, man.
Yes.
Oof.
The orphans. And then the Titans, they've lost 4 straight. All to pretty good teams, but now the message has come down that Tannehill, as they call him, Tan the Man, is out, and it is Malik Willis, the rookie quarterback, who will be facing
Texans are going to win.
The Texans, yes. I mean, or at least give them a good game. But yes, both these teams, it doesn't matter. They're headed to an early grave.
But you're not going to resurrect them like the Lions?
No. They need no...
They're going to go to heaven, all right.
They need no... there's always next year.
All right, fair enough.
All right, and then our last game of our first episode are the Giants at the Vikings, okay? These guys are I'm the king of kings, right?
Right.
But they are the king of the one-score game. Okay.
Both of them are.
Both of them are.
I'm actually kind of scared for this game. I wouldn't want to bet on this one because it could come down to the last possession. Again.
All right. Now, I've been accused of helping certain fans that pray for their team.
I know who you were helping last time, Mr. Vikings, huh?
Okay.
Huh? Explain that one,
How else does a 33-0 go to a 36? You sort of need some divine intervention.
Yeah, Jesus, explain to me how many Vikings fans prayed to you when they were
down. All of them at the same time. I had no choice. I was like, there's 60,000 of them. You always got to pass it with my father. Can we do this?
And he's like, sure.
Go ahead. I mean, he just leaves.
And then it happened.
He leaves those decisions to me.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly. So.
What about the refs, though?
It was the refs. Much like how I interfere sometimes in human affairs.
The refs did the same.
The refs did the same. I mean,
what did they do again?
Okay, so the wide receiver was lined up. He looked over to the ref, asked him if he was lined up. The ref told him to go a little clearer. And then and the ref told him, yes, you're good. And then he throws a flag. Sounds like somebody had some money on the game.
Probably.
Yes. Gambling is a vice.
And how many yard penalty is that?
Well, they had a touchdown and then they had to pull him back.
Oh.
Second chances, right? That's what life is all about.
Okay.
Like the people on the cross. One took his last second chance and the other one, he blew it. Yeah. He could have been in the kingdom with me, but instead he's in another place.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to say that either, but he's not in heaven. All right. So, Tyler Heineke threw the ball.
Yeah.
And the Giants guy was just giving him a big old Christmas hug, you know? He's like, I love you, bro. And just hugging him. You cannot hug, as corners, you cannot hug wide receivers.
No.
It's a penalty.
You have to hide it if you're going to do it.
Exactly. So my question is, as much as I'm amazed by the Vikings coming back from 33-0.
Yeah, what about the Giants?
Why did you let it get to 33-0 in the first place?
Bad defense.
Okay? You are doing this against mediocre teams in the playoffs. Everybody is on equal footing.
Yeah.
Okay? You cannot go down because it will turn into the Cowboys game.
But how do you feel, though?
About what?
When a team is down by this much, you blame the defense or the offense?
Oh, I blame the coach. Doesn't have him prepared. Turned over the ball.
Yeah.
Special teams gave it up. So most of those scores were done on short fields. And then that's why the Vikings there was plenty of time for them to come back. Yes.
Yeah, they got lucky.
All right. So any other questions on the Thursday night, the Saturday morning games before we head over to...
Oh, yeah. My prediction. I'm going to say Giants.
Okay.
Because the Vikings are going to be tired after that amazing comeback collapse, and I'm just going to give this one up to the Giants. That's my prediction. That's what usually happens after huge comebacks. The next game, you kind of just slump. I've seen it so many times.
Sounds good.
Okay. I got the Giants.
I'm a man of peace.
I know you are.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't mean that I haven't shown my fiery side, you know. I mean, early on, I say I'll turn the other cheek. Right. But one time in the temple, they were trying to make money.
Right.
To put in their coffers and in their pockets.
The Jewish priests, right?
The Jewish priests.
And they got mad. That you called them out.
Yes, I got mad. I flipped tables, and there was no turning the other cheek that day, let me tell you.
Oh.
Okay? Yes, because if I could live with them making money in the church.
Right.
But where's that money going? Hey, do you want me to, can I ask? And when they said that, it's going to go to the rabbis and the high priests, and we're going to build another temple to worship the true Lord, not you, you know? I mean, like, really? Oh, man, that's just a low blow.
Yahweh? Is that what his name was?
Yeah, Yahweh.
Yahweh?
Yahweh, exactly.
Of course.
So, you know, sometimes, I mean, I call it justified anger because I am a man who has no sin. That's how I was able to take on everybody's sin.
Right.
But, okay. And there's some times where I get a little snarky with like Pharisees.
Yeah, I've heard you have a wicked sense of humor. Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah, actually,
you could say that.
Pretty funny.
You could say that.
Okay.
A lot of responsibility when you're man and you're God. Something that's never been done by anybody, it can take its toll.
It can.
Exactly. That's why a lot of times.
Hi everyone, I'm Chris, and I'm back with the Sports Truth. And today we're going to be talking about Sunday games and Monday games.
Some Saturday games.
Oh, we missed some?
Yeah. Okay, so we got to get back to the Bengals at the Patriots. Okay.
Wow, Jesus, you missed something? It's impossible.
That's all right. I got a busy schedule.
Oh, you do?
Trying to save the world. It's in a chaos right now.
Oh, my goodness.
All right. So, clearly, in this example of the Bengals at the Patriots, I am Joe Burrow. Cool, calm, collective, not rattled by anything. Okay. Jesus, my apostles.
Yeah.
We have thousands of people, 5,000 people, and we only have 2 loaves of bread and 5 fish.
Right.
I got it. Boom. They're fed. Along with my other countless miracles. I don't like to talk about it because it makes it seem like I'm bragging. I'm not.
You're not bragging. You're just stating facts.
I'm just stating facts, okay?
Yep.
Yes, and clearly the Patriots are the Pharisees of the time, trying to let me know how football or God works. Okay, I sort of know. I have a direct line to him. Okay, you guys read about him. I live it. Okay,
I bet you do.
Yes. So, every time I saw him coming down the streets, and I would just tell my apostles, just look the other way and walk. But they always felt like sort of like a gang, and we're like, no, let's take on these Pharisees. So, anyway. Yes, do you have an opinion on who's going to win?
No, I have an opinion on poor Mac Jones. He's never going to live that down.
Oh, yeah.
He got stepped on literally and figuratively in an embarrassing way and lost the game. Chandler Jones will never forget that moment, though.
Oh, yeah, that was hilarious.
They'll live on forever.
Last week, yes.
That was hilarious. Yes. Obviously, the Bengals are going to win.
I
said too much.
Okay. Yeah, I respect your pick.
I know, you're omniscient. You already know the answer.
Exactly.
Okay. Now it's Sunday games, right?
No, not quite. We're still...
What?
Yeah.
What?
We don't get
Who made this wonky schedule? Why are we doing Saturday now? Like it's college football
or something.
But, yeah, what is this? College football? Yeah.
Okay, cool.
College football's on Saturday.
So next we have the Commanders at the 49ers.
Okay.
Okay. The Commanders, their schedule does not look good. They have to play the 49ers and then play the Cowboys. Okay?
Oh God.
It's not looking good for them right now. 49ers are coming off of 10 days rest. Okay.
Man.
They have a quarterback called Brock Purdy. Called Mr. Irrelevant.
He's Mr. Relevant now.
Well, guess who else was Mr. Irrelevant in the Old Testament?
Who?
Joseph. You ever heard of him and his 12 brothers?
No.
Okay. So Joseph was the youngest.
Really?
And most talented.
Oh.
Of the brothers.
Huh.
Loved by his father. The brothers were jealous of him.
Oh.
Threw him in a pit.
Oh.
And sold him into slavery to the Egyptians. Okay?
I didn't know this.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
That's terrible.
So Joseph, being the cool dude he is, makes friends with the pharaohs. They're best buddies, much like Moses and the pharaoh, but a little bit better. Okay? Because they didn't come chasing after him, trying to their slave labor. You know, hey, we need to build some more pyramids, and whatever else the Egyptians built back then.
Right.
Okay. So yes. So what happens is that they forget about their brother because they sold him when he was young. But then the Israelites, they run into a problem. There's feast and famine going on.
Oh.
So they go to Egypt to see if they could talk, to see if they could get some grain, some breads.
That's not going to happen.
Yes, and who is there? Joseph.
Joseph's there.
Joseph could have fed him to the lions. He could have put him in a casket and mummified him. Right. But he didn't, because he's Joseph.
Yeah.
He's one of the beloveds. Okay? Yeah. He took kindness upon his brothers and his father and gave food to them, and they became friends. Okay? So Brock Purdy is Joseph. Okay? The last pick in the draft. No one cared about where he was drafted except his father and his mother and a few friends. Okay? So,
yeah.
What do you got?
I got the Niners winning.
Okay. I see the Niners as when I used to go with my apostles and we would catch a bunch of fish, right? So much that the net would break, okay?
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing the 49ers do right now.
Really?
Okay? Yes. And if you've ever been to Pier 39 in San Francisco, because I used to go to Oakland back when they were in Oakland.
Right.
And just lots of seafood. If you've never been to Pier 39,
no.
It's a must. Okay? Right. So they're just overflowing with abundance. And
it's the 49ers defense, though, that's more impressive than
yes, their defense.
Was it 17 points a game or below, pretty much?
Yes.
Fairly low.
Okay.
Commanders are in trouble.
All right. So next up, maybe what was supposed to be the game of the week is now the Eagles
running down their throats.
Exactly. Now, I'll start off with the Eagles. They're a breath of fresh air. Okay? Jalen Hurts. Okay. Jalen Hurts and I have a lot in common. Okay?
Really? Okay,
yes.
I'm listening.
Okay. Nobody, except a few people, believed in Jalen Hurts. Okay?
I believed in Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, well, you're a good man for doing it. Maybe I'll put you back in the book.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Yes, exactly. Let me talk to my father, see what I can do.
All right, thank you.
Yes, okay? And now he's possible MVP.
Yep.
He 24 touchdowns passing, 13 rushing.
Jeez.
Stoic leader, okay? And finally people are getting around to believing in him, okay? So that's how it was for me. I'm the son of God, I'm the son of man, you know? I'm here, and the mockery and the...
Oh, they made fun of you?
Yes,
I didn't know that.
Yes, okay? But then...
a
couple thousand years later, what we got? Millions, maybe a billion Christians.
Yeah.
I mean, Christian, right? My name's in there, Christ.
Won, yeah.
Exactly.
Congrats.
So Jalen Hurts, keep plugging away, and people will eventually start to believe in you. But you know what? You only need to be believed in by those around you. That's how it started off. I was with my apostles. I was with my mother Mary and Mary Magdalene and John the Baptist, and they believed in me. And that's what was enough to be able to bring the word.
Right.
And the word is good. All right. The Cowboys.
Oh, no.
I think of the Cowboys as the mega churches. Okay?
Oh, God.
Lots of pretty buildings, lots of nice cars, lots of nice $500 suits.
Yeah, but empty.
Telling everybody who you are. But guess what? There is no substance there, okay?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
just
empty.
Constant emptiness and failure and lies, delusion, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I didn't have much when I was going around from town to town telling people about the word, feeding the homeless, putting mud on people's eyes and blessing it so that they could see, the blind people, and countless other miracles. If you're going to build those super churches, okay, at least build a little tiny shack for the homeless to be in. Because I know those are the people who need it most, but you won't let them in the church. No. How do I know that? Guess what? I'm Jesus, right? Yeah. But I'm a shapeshifter.
Oh, you are? Is that why your beard's falling down? Your mustache?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
You're shape-shifting?
I'm shape-shifting into something else. Yeah, so I will go in there homeless and looking ragged and stinky and toothless. And, oh, my God, the looks that people give me.
I bet.
Yeah. So I don't think much of the Cowboys.
Nope.
Okay.
Shapeshifters.
So who do you got?
I got the Eagles.
Okay. Eagles with Gardner Minshew.
They don't need Gardner Minshew. They just need to run the ball.
Okay.
The Cowboys' defense is not good at stopping the run. Even if they load the box, it's going to be a really long day for the Cowboys because they're going to chew the clock out and make it a close, low-scoring game. That's all the Eagles need.
Okay.
Cowboys, not so much. They have a lot to prove.
All right.
Just keep up the pace.
Let us go to our next game, which features the team that I like to cheer for.
Oh,
the Raiders at the Steelers.
Yeah, and it's a team that my old friend who liked the Raiders said the Raiders always owned the Steelers. So I'm going to go with Raiders on this.
That is a true fact.
Seriously.
This was before Franco Harris died. He died this week. They were getting ready to put him
That's your fault.
for the 50th year. I didn't cause his heart attack.
I know, but you knew it was coming though. You're omniscient.
Of course.
You didn't say anything.
Okay, well, I'm just saying that the spirit of Franco Harris
is going to imbue the Steelers and they're going to win?
Maybe. Okay. I'm just putting theories out there.
Well, you know what they say, those without sin can cast the first stone.
Well, yeah, that's what it is. It's true, for sure. Okay? So I was around, and the Judeo laws of the time were a little bit strict. Okay. And so there they are, usually the poor, usually the homeless of back then, usually the women. Right. I want to say that I was the first feminist out there, just to let everybody know. Okay, so they would pick up the stones and get ready to stone whoever had committed broken the law. Okay, but then I would go in there and I would say, "He who has no sin, cast the first stone," right? And I would look at him like, I know all your dirty little secrets. In fact, if everybody in the public here knew your secrets, the stoners would get stoned. by the public. Okay?
So, yeah, they dropped their stones, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, exactly. And, we have the 50th year of the Immaculate Reception or the Immaculate Birth, right?
I can't believe he caught it.
Yeah,
I still can't believe Franco Harris
catching it off a couple inches off the ground.
Yeah.
So, most people are thinking the Raiders do own the Steelers, but I'm just saying Franco Harris, his spirit is wandering out there.
Oh, I bet.
I've seen my buddy, the Holy Spirit, come in and go into the room, and people are speaking in different languages and just having a good old time. In fact, sometimes I feel bad for the Holy Spirit. He's almost like the middle child,
Oh, yeah.
There's the Father. He's the one who is the reason we're here, right?
Okay.
And then his Son, right? But man, the Holy Spirit just gets sort of a bad rap sometimes.
I bet he does.
Yeah, exactly. But he brings so much joy and the Spirit. Okay.
I still got Raiders barely winning.
Okay.
But the Steelers, but Franco Harris's spirit will make it closer than what it usually is.
Let us go to the Sunday games.
Oh, finally on Sunday.
Yes, we got the Packers at the Dolphins.
Oh boy.
Okay. So what I would say to Aaron Rodgers is stop drinking the ayahuasca. Okay. Trade it in for a little Holy Communion.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit of prayers. Give me a call.
Yeah,
I'll open up a direct line. And maybe, I'm just saying maybe a Super Bowl in your future. But you gotta just don't be full of yourself. Okay? There are other people. Get back with your family. Make it right. Okay? The ayahuasca is telling you something completely different. It's saying believe in yourself. Don't listen to everybody else. That's not the way. Okay?
Right.
The Dolphins, they have lost 3 straight, but to good teams. You're talking the Bills and the 49ers. Okay? The best teams. Some of the best teams.
What was the other loss?
And the other was the Chargers, who are making a nice little comeback of sorts.
They are, yeah.
Okay? Now, I love doing the waddle. I don't know if you knew this about Jesus.
Yeah.
But the waddle, right?
Yeah.
Foreshadowing. Anyway.
I have my predictions. I got the Dolphins winning.
Okay.
I really do.
All right. And if you read my little foreshadowing during the waddle,
I did.
You might be able to read into it. But I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Okay. Yes. All right. So, next up, we got the Broncos at the Rams. Now, I hear everybody's conversation at once, which could be a little bit much at times, right? But I heard all the football nerds saying, when the Broncos and Rams play each other, that's probably going to be in the Super Bowl. So this is a Super Bowl matchup because it was supposed to be Russell Wilson taking a team that had a defense and weapons with a rookie coach. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
Okay, against the Rams, the Super Bowl champs.
Right. Okay.
But when you pay for it all, you got to pay the piper. All right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when you sell your soul to the devil. The devil gives you what you want.
But then he gets your soul at the end.
But he takes your soul. I'm telling you, it ain't worth it, okay? What is it, like 70-something years for your life expectancy versus eternity?
Yeah. I'll take eternity.
You take eternity, okay? Don't get greedy. All right? All right. Broncos, Rams, who wins?
Ooh. After what happened, I think I'm going to take the Rams.
Okay.
I don't really like the Broncos right now.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. All right.
Don't feel
next up is the Buccaneers at the Cardinals. Okay.
Oh, geez.
Brady just collapsed last week. He was up 17-0 and then decided to turn the ball over 3 times. Not to mention an ill-advised fake punt. Why are you doing a fake punt if you're up 17-0 on the 20-yard line? I'm going to put that on the coach. Okay. Yeah. Some coaches, like Todd Bowles and Dennis Allen, they're not meant to be coaches, okay? No. It's like sheep herders. Some sheep herders are amazing at taking care of their flock, but then when they are made to be shepherd of men, they don't do such a good job, okay? Like Judas was probably better off just being a tax collector, okay?
Not
a disciple, not an apostle.
But he betrayed you, though.
That's what I'm saying, that he wasn't cut out to be an apostle.
Why did he betray you?
Greed.
But he's a tax collector.
I got all the attention.
I was about to say, why did you even let him join you if he's a tax collector? No one likes them.
I like tax collectors. They're just doing their job.
That's not an answer.
No. All right, let's. Okay, so with the Buccaneers and the Cardinals. Okay, do you know who Brady is? Yes. Let me tell you. Brady is Samson. Okay, Samson wiped out countless Philistines. Okay,
I bet he did.
One time with the bone of a jackass. He took out 1,000 Philistines. Okay, no one messed with Samson. Probably one of the greatest gifts my father gave to any man before me.
His strength.
His strength, right? So 7 Super Bowls, countless wiping out other people. Okay, but what took out Samson? Oh, Delilah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I always stand up for women, but Delilah was sort of witchy.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And what took out Brady? Gisele Bundchen.
Yeah.
Gisele Bundchen. Exactly. So now Brady's fallen off the cliff, lost all his superpower.
Yeah.
Both times, women. Do not discount the power of women. Okay. Right. Exactly. I mean,
you know what? You know who I got winning since you're omniscient?
Yes.
I got the Cardinals.
Oh wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
Brady ain't doing so hot.
Yeah. I mean, but you got to remember with Samson that he lost his power, but he prayed to my father and said, "Give me strength one last time." And he pushed the pillars and took everybody out with him. So maybe Brady does something where he tries to take out everybody with him.